Some people glued to the TV in Kansas City watching today's sentencing. Sloane Heller joins us live from the newsroom with reaction. Sloane.
Good morning, Curtis. I headed over to the filling station, a coffee place in Midtown. The news is always on there, and somebody is always willing to pretty much give their opinion about something. So I talked to a few coffee drinkers. I talked to a single woman. Another was a dad with grown children. Another woman who's been following this case pretty closely. They were all very surprised that Casey Anthony was not convicted of murder. But when it comes to today's sentencing, very different opinions. Again, Anthony sentenced to 4 years, but because she already served 3 and has credit for good behavior, she could be out by the end of this month or early next. Now, while some believe she's guilty, they actually thought the sentencing was fair. Others said the sentencing isn't long enough, even for lying, and they believe it sets a bad precedent.
That's just going to open the door for people to think that this is okay and that you can just push it under the rug and that it's really not a big issue. And whether she is guilty or it's somebody else, she was the mother and she waited 31 days to report her child missing.
I think that's fair.
You do?
I do. I mean, if that's what the system does and that's what they're going to do for somebody else, and that's what they ought to do for her. She deserves to go home.
Now, while some people have been glued to this case, I did talk to quite a few people who said they actually knew nothing about it and kind of happy that it was over. Now, this story is getting a lot of reaction on our Facebook page. Tammy says, not long enough. She should have to pay all the tax dollars spent right back. And Jim says she was found not guilty, people. That's all we have. Of course, feel free to leave your comments on our Facebook page, facebook.com/NBC Action News. We're in the newsroom this morning. Sloane Heller, NBC Action News.
Sloane, thank you.